with these 2 lamps. Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. No problems with this lamp. Good. The statue of the 7 is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there... Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you.
Paimon will fly up with you and help, by the way,
that depends...
Huh? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first... To the people of Sumeru, she's not... According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to celebrate the reinstate...
Uh-huh.
Well, and then...
Huh? You're not...
Yeah, I'm from...
Maybe it's difficult...
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to... Because...
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call. If you ask me, she's a sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but... It's alright, Collei. Knowing so...
Well, after I returned to in one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt... I knew you two were the ones she mentioned that... Yep. So please, I wish I could tell you more.
That's alright. You've already...
Oh, I'm happy that... So that's...
Don't mention it. We are friends after...
You both have my thanks. Well, you two were up there cleaning.
Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda... Do you think she's... You might be right. The Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below. Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Collei.
must be tired after all that climbing.
Yay! Food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey! Don't be a party pooper! It's not like Collei is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops!
Ah! No! You dropped it on the ground!
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Collei. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be—
Yay! Thanks, Collei! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments, too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Collei, don't you think that Tighnari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group— anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants. But Master declines their offers every time. Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day— In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make—
Really? Paimon would have never— Oh, speaking of Tighnari, he was the one who took care of you after— Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept—
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she dumb?"
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned. Hey! Now even Collei's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimon—
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Collei. Paimon didn't mean—
No, I just—
Collei, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. Oh, well,
Huh? What was up with Collei just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically run—
Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back!
Oh, Collei? Yes.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait until—
Recent catch was great. Definitely have enough Keep this close.
Paimon was thinking all night. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was...
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here? Where's Collei?
I came to check on Collei's condition.
You mean she's sick? How could she be...
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Collei has been dealing with for some time. Collei has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been...
So, Tighnari, what's...
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Collei just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs... All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you were that honorary. So just to clarify, what I'm about to well, because Collei asked. And honestly speaking, I was... but she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity.
So, Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Collei?
Right. Ever since she was a child...
Elazar?
Yes. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness in its final stages. The disease strips a person of the ability to...
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Collei seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier?
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not... With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a... Nevertheless, Collei's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed...
What? The Fatui?
It appears you already are... Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Collei and brought her... I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it. However, Collei's days with... Collei is a resilient individual.
Oh, Paimon...
Oh, by the way, Paimon...
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. Collei once thought that it would be impossible...
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good...
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She though I must admit that Collei's condition... She was interested in the work of the Forest Ranger. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Alright, now that I've told you about Collei's past...
Yeah, we'd like to do something to...
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rain...
No problemo!
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the...
Hey, Tighnari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilotpala...
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari.
Crumble apart!
Sooner we're done?
There should be Nilode Palalotus's. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, we'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount. Let me have a look. I'm glad you two came along.
Hey, Tighnari!
Oh, Tighnari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off now? Let's go find out what's going on.
Tighnari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharva.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering.
The withering is back? Can you tell?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the...
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it.
Wait, Tighnari, what?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. There's a unique type of... The affected areas not only cause nearby...
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. As Amir said, only someone with a vision. That is, the...
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come, only someone with a vision can venture within a withering. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at you.
Seems the rumors about you were true then. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. Stop. Don't move any further. Look there.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone. Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Hey!
Now! Destroy the tumor of the withering!
We did it!
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back.
Tighnari? You make it sound like we did well, but why did...
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, if that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far... For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected... This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Collei's case of...
Huh? Well, why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received... No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you... Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extend... Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul. The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is direct. And as for the withering, its emergence is... That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars along... I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken...
Oh, Tighnari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tighnari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon, huh? All Paimon sees...
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought... She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to...
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like...
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations?
Let's find out. Here, traveler. Take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But, wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tighnari?
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, that's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you, because what you saw is of significant importance. Not my forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my— When you passed out, your conscious— I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us?
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that— Please, wait here for a moment. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it. No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both—
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. There you are! Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait, why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Incoming! Hey! Ha! Hup!
What is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
managed to avert countless crises before. Your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother... His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of the bonds of love and family. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing. Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Who's there? Tighnari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia.
I see. So, you're friends of I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the we were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit.
Oh, really? I seem to understand now.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So, you're able to see them too?
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature, and
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they
so, Hypatia, just what...
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of... I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Ermin. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was and at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tighnari mentioned in his... Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food... All right, we're out, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame.
Sounds good. Are you already finished cooking? Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm true.
Let's use the empty box that Tighnari gave us since... Oh, it smells amazing!
Are you already finished cooking? Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever...
So why does this incense allow people...
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale, since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies naturally. Anyone...
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question.
That was primarily due to her body's unique taking in any scent similar to the ingredients is not to worry though. It appears technically your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendroarchon. But unless you're using intentional meditation technique,
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite...
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings, which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that...
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous.
Of course I do. Especially during... However, I've been feeling better as of late. I believe that being able to see them is a... But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of...
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody...
Oh. Is that...
Yes, well, to an extent. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, the fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. But then, on the day I scared the little Aran, it was incredible. Though I don't back then. I was foolish. Just be sure not to speak.
So, do you have any thoughts about the...
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any Warp. If you two are ever in... There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my seat.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright, and
Think about it, Tighnari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in this. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering. As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure.
Keep your emotions in check, Ghulam.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the
Well, it turns out...
I see.
Tighnari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires...
And what exactly does my master need of me?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru.
And, how long will I...
There's no...
Do you mean to tell me that... If that's the case, then I'm afraid I can...
Tighnari, but you...
So be it. Come, Ghulam, we're leaving.
Tighnari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the...
Very good. Now that the Traveler has...
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord...
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any...
Well, do you at least know...
Let me think. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this.
Oh? What is...
It's called an Akasha Terminal. Needless to say, this device and its use...
Great! Next up! That's right! Tighnari, we have something important to say to...
Yes, she's doing much better. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she...
Thanks, Tighnari.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
I'll have to grab a drink with Flame May when I'm back in the city.
I've been waiting for you two. Well...
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Collei. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. And, but I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be...
There's no need to apologize, Collei. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Yay! Thanks, Collei. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and when...
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll... Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger
Step on up! Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations...
Oh, so this is the thing that Tighnari was telling us about.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue a... Here are your Akasha terminals.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following...
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. May the mighty God... Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam!
Exactly. That, and with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check... 500 years ago, the sick... Okay, next, let's Oh, come on! Ugh, focusing... Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? Paimon's getting all well, he's from Sumeru, and even has... Let's see. Tighnari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh! Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home. Are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see,
What? Tighnari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really.
Here! This is a letter from Tighnari!
Oh, let me see. Ah! Seems even Tighnari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Arc? Sorry, the
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to...
Well, as I said, this isn't all I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali...
Huh. Didn't it...
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a
Aw, but...
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able... In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha. Take me, for example.
Okay.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want... Hey, come on! This is a...
Oh, Paimon's So what do we do now? Even if... Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right! Cat!
Ad Astra Abyssask.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Cat...
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not... They take on various contracts and work all... An Eremite brigade called the Corps of...
Corps of 30?
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks number Asphalt, an advisor with the Corps of 30. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you're welcome.
Alright, off to the city.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfa.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites network...
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. We originally came from the desert. The gods... It isn't just us, though. Have you...
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. In their eyes, she was the one. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are... Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusan...
Really? Aw.
Ha! But who knows?
All right. Well...
No problem.
Seems Osfund was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to
Whoa, really?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would... The man journeyed. In despair, he thought...
Okay,
And then... At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "Oh, Archon Seeker, along your journey, we were in...
Yeah, thanks for the story! Paimon feels all...
in a way.
Dunyarzad, since you worship...
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems...
Hey, wait! What? It looks like they're searching for someone. This stinks! We finally managed to Let's see if we can get rid of them.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long...
Did she have bandages wrapped around...
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction?
Yeah, she went...
Quick, after her!
That's... Dunyarzad, we thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people...
Really? Thank you so much. Uh-oh, looks like there are some...
Huh? More of them?
No, wait, my body isn't in... Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern...
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. Look.
Trust me. Just take my word for it.
Interested in joining the Light Novel Society?
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait! Stand down, Dehya!
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's body. My lady, let's get going.
And if I...
It'd be easier for the
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back!
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents...
How much?
Wait, what?
How much Mora do I have to pay you?
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but that's why I'm here looking for you. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is...
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still... And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dehya, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father. And I'm... because she saved me. This is my life, and my last chance.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine. I won't ask you to return home. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this—
Thank you, Dehya. Sorry for...
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like— Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the— Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should— So, I'll let you hire me, my lady.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already—
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about...
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dehya, word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani.
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani?
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah! We're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know. Dunyarzad, we asked...
Well, remember when you asked...
Huh?
Yes, it was when I was a child. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends. My younger self no longer had any hopes. Then one night, I woke up alone. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. But, can you make... Oh. Then, can you...
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my— Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness.
What's the Sub-Zero's?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day— It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated greater— I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back, but because of the Academia's influence, the Academia actively participates in Sumeru. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of great—
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's sure the Greater Lord founded Sumeru.
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too careful.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's Fest, but recently, I made a friend there who— I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival.
Hold on. My lady, does this friend happen to be Neil?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face.
Yes. Initially, I didn't— I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too much. Even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk—
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear— Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was— uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything—
Oh. And who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon.
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zero's Fest. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do.
Probably? But don't sweat.
Wow!
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the Academia many times.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The Academia looks down on performers like us. They probably can't let that happen, though. Not only would thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad, but the more she gave us, we hired someone. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so—
It's out.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about— According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was original a long, long time ago. On one of— Some of the gods got drunk. As she danced upon the grass, those brilliant purple flowers became— Of course they did. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely—
They symbolize the goddess of flowers.
Yeah. The Greater Lord—
Thinking about the goddess of flowers, if my stage were anything like that... So, travel—
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival!
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zero's festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Whoa! Did you know that the subs...
Nilou, your outfit looks amazing. Wow, did you?
Uh-huh. So... Of course.
Things are really shaped. Don't be fooled into thinking that's bad when it comes to new.
Huh. Revamping. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar. Oh, and the perfume sold. I mean.
Ah, as a child, my grandmother's the Sub-Zero's festival.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine! Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. It looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dehya.
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been—
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilou's
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dehya.
Everyone can enjoy.
Shoots is the best stall in the world.
Sorry, I'm late. It took— Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met.
It's Called being a professional.
Look, Dehya's blushing.
Ugh, listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord. Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dehya! What are you doing here? And well.
I take it you all...
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild...
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin... Since you've already mentioned the theft,
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case...
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to... The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch...
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest... The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the god. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introduce...
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work. And take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement.
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert native. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information.
Thanks, Dehya! And since we've gathered all we could for the moment...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's Fest. Good. Then we'll see you both...
Come and have a good look yourself.
Believe me, I'm not making.
Wow. Ooh. We know that whatever the Academia lost is Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students. What? Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious? Well, given all the people that come...
Welcome. Welcome.
Hi there. We would like to ask you...
Of course. Especially around the... Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable. If you ask me,
those students...
It's no good. I've tried asking around. There's been a lot of fighting, but especially the group that's constantly shouting. They're called Ain-el-Ahmar. Wait, come again? Don't you see? They're usually pretty wary. I've heard that Ain-el-Ahmar... Wait, did you say have... I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research... Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just... Oh... We heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can...
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they...
They're nothing to be afraid.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing
Yeah, with bosses...
Huh. All these guys talk about is...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what...
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this, some kind of joke?
Oh! Sorry. She must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Paimon can't stand this.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, as you can see, members of... Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom. But he was...
So,
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. Furthermore, she conspired... But the story doesn't end there. Mark my words. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? deranged academia loop.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting. Once you show up, they keep up.
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you playing?
I told you the other day.
Ha! The boss made.
Yes, and in no uncertain.
I'm warning you. Don't.
If you're suggesting that we escalate the. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any. I will jeopardize the era. I am quite confident that if. Also. Oh.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appear someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too! Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask him... He went that way! After him!
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to that. Oh, I advise you to keep... All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to... Since...
Who exactly are you two? A student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget.
Maybe not, but she can... Those high-headed thugs...
We'll reconvene at the appointed
so...
You were willing to part with Okay. Look, if you've been making...
We know it's connected to the Academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites...
You know almost everything there is to know. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't...
This is a anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct.
That's a myth.
It's essentially a convenient... They were created as a means for but despite strict regulation over the past century, meanwhile, those which... Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's... With our current arrangement, you're still resolved. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must... I need you to find... Unlike the peddlers who hawk in... She's guarded against people from... I think she blacklisted me. Become one of Dory's customers and...
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine. So...
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares. I'll prepare some funds for you. buy her highest quality wares, and earn her approval.
But we only just saw it.
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? That's a surprise. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look...
Try inspecting them with a...
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules, that's because knowledge originates from Irminsul. However, some canned knowledge with using elemental sight is...
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here's the more... Don't be cheap. Oh, and be sure to...
Matra?
They belong to the Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your deal...
Looking at what Alhaitham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette. We have unripe horror fruits, but we...
Following the paper got us past the first...
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
My mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by... He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by
I'm sorry, but as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two think things over?
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at...
Before I retrieve your please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the... He's cautious of us. Let's take a...
Before I retrieve your please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating horror fruit that makes...
Would you like your horror fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru city or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your... Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Alhaitham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way. Look, he's over there! Hey! If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building!
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing...
Oh, very good.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure that...
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Peep? But it seems you...
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed...
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. So that's why it's your first time here. But as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all... Ah, yes!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be...
What kind of products do you... Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology.
Yeesh. Who would want to be...
Or how about... With this one, you can become an expert in his...
Ooh, now this sounds like a...
2 million Mora. Whoa! Of course, you are free to pick whatever you're...
Alright, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned. We'll take these, please.
My, oh my. Listen,
I haven't... Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you.
Excellent. Then please.
Hold on a second.
Oh, but my dear cousin...
Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Anyway, the more has already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but Dory? We'll take this one!
Alright, very...
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Ha, you two made it.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup?
Well,
You're a pretty daring guy.
relax. No one here is interested in anything we say.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about...
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down?
Yeah, she just wants to meet the god of... When we heard that the Academia had lost...
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the As you know, the several brigades have been vying for my personal finances, and I agreed to forego ownership. However,
They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule...
So you kept hounding them because...
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into The divine knowledge capsule should be up to ensure the capsule's security, unless I know whose Dory is the most reliable.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory, so...
Yes, you can say that. But the day after tomorrow, if I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay.
Alhaitham...
Doing so right...
I thought Sumeru would be different, but nope, everywhere's the same.
All right. This place works.
Here.
Sort.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. We can conduct a controlled experiment where while you fight, we can use it. There may be variances in your physical...
Wow! Alhaitham! You must have been one of... Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia.
When you are unable to understand... All right, let's begin the test. Just...
sword comes shadow. Incoming! Let the magic begin! Surprise! Over here! Ha! Ha! Crumble apart! Ha! Ha! Don't blink! Hit! Yeah! Yeah! Lights out! Incoming! Nowhere to hide! Ha! Yeah! You give, you receive.
All right. Oh, the next step is to hold it in your hand. I'll help.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2.
Step on up! Surprise! Cue the spotlight! Speed of light! Judgment!
Now, I'll start.
Alhaitham has...
Well,
Wait! How much? Dory's such a jerk! She took...
of course. This could be because she is so powerful that the capsules... At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to a...
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else. Can you really? So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Oh, but you know, after all, I had to work a read. But how can we? As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, the group has done everything in their power to... That divine knowledge... The capsule is... Thanks for the info, please. Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. Turns out, it ended up in the hands of Ain el-Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Alhaitham. We got the info you wanted!
Really? All right. Let's hear.
Dory even gave us evidence to...
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. All right. In which case...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these... After we defeat them, we can finally have a...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on... See you then.
Alhaitham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's...
Yep, let's...
Alhaitham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you...
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take... This is turning...
Back up! Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boy!
Uh-oh, here they come!
That's close enough.
Punishment! Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Hey! Be amazed! Surprise! Shame! Starfall!
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired! Arrest him!
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy.
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. This divine knowledge capsule, did you hear what he said? World, forget me.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the academia got the divine Still, Paimon didn't expect the
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that...
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali. Moreover, since
everything about...
I'm heading back to the academia.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Just as promised. Traveler and Paimon. Indeed.
There's no need to be...
Thanks. Speaking of which...
Of course we went! Hello?
I see. If there is another...
My lady, if you went to Port...
Dehya!
It's called covert protection.
It's alright, Dehya. The festival's tomorrow.
Even when you put it that...
Don't worry, my...
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and...
Oh, I've already prepared a...
Whoa,
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.